This is Nelty Campy, and I'm getting ready to judge let's just double check, the Children's Western Pleasure. I've got one rider that's on Facebook. We're going to start with her, if I can get this going. It's a really small video, and when I enlarge it, it does get pretty grainy, but I'm going to enlarge it. And what we're going to do, we're going to watch the first direction for everybody, and then we're going to watch the second. So this is Annalise. Horse has a good walk, good two-beat, correct gait. Covers a little bit of ground here. I might like to see a bit more collection for a Western Pleasure jog, but certainly correct. I think I can see its expression. Ears are up. Steady, consistent stride. Lots of good here. Steps off into the lope. A little inconsistent in the top line. Looks like it has a clean 3-beat lope. Again, I'd like to see a little bit more collection for Western Pleasure, but it is very correct in how it moves. And it looks very obedient. We'll break a gait there. So minor fault. Comes down to the walk. Okay, good start. That was on Elise. Next, we are going to go, make sure I stopped her. Yeah, I did. Okay, next we're going to go to Emma. And this horse walks on really nice here. I like the length of stride in the walk. I like that he's going someplace. Very correct gaits. Looks smooth to ride. And it gets a little slow there, so could be more consistent just in the overall speed. Could be just a touch more collected and a little softer in the bridle, but I like this jog. There's a lot of positive here. The horse jogs very balanced. Steps off into the lope, could have a better expression stepping off into the lope, but then lopes willingly. Very nice 3-beat lope here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice quality gait. Could be a little more collected and show me a higher degree of difficulty with a little looser rein. We do have light contact here, but that's okay. That's where this horse shows best, then that's where she should show him. The first direction for Emma. We are going to go to the first direction for Adela. Nice forward walk, great top line, showing on a fairly loose rein. Just sets her hand down on the neck and trusts her horse here. A good showman. Never picks the hand up to jog. You don't even see her cue this horse. Steps off into a really nice collected jog. Again, great top line. Here, our neck bends slightly to the outside, just a touch of counter bend there. But overall, a very nice quality jog and showing it long enough that I can evaluate it. The lope's off. Minimal cueing again, really doing a nice job presenting this horse. And pretty good lope here. I would like to maybe see just a hint more forward motion in completion of the stride, but balance, consistent, broke. It's a good picture. Okay, let's go to our fourth exhibitor is McKenna. There's 4 in this class. Steps off in the walk. This horse got a good top line. He looks very, very broke, soft in the bridle, showing on a fairly loose rein. And he is going somewhere in the walk. I like that.
Your horse, please.
Very minimal cueing, keeps her hand down, and lets her horse show himself and how much she trusts him. Good quality jog here. And this horse and Adela's horse, the Little Appaloosa, are very, very close. They're very broke. This horse probably is a little bit slower legged at the jog, but we're also have a size difference here. Adela has a smaller horse. This one's a little bigger horse. I would still like to see a little bit more forward motion in the lope, but I like it. Consistent top line. She's just kind of turned him out there, put her hand down. Of the two, this horse probably has a touch more rhythm at the lope than Adela's Appaloosa does, but they are very, very close. This horse maybe uses his head and neck a little bit more as he lopes, where Adela's horse does not do that. So they're kind of tied. Okay, let's pause that and go to the second direction. It'll come up here. Bear with me. The Facebook Messenger. Okay, great. All right. See Annalise's second direction. I hope I'm saying your name right, Annalise. Horse walks forward. That looks good. Steps off into the jog. Again, very, very correct. I'd like to see a little more collection for Western Pleasure, and I'm sure this horse will get there. Maybe a little unsteady in the top line, but there's some other stuff going on in the arena. Here he settles, jogs more consistently, steps off into the lope, and when he does lope off, he lopes on the wrong lead. So, and we did have, I think, an issue about this in the horsemanship class. So, Annalise, that's your homework. I want you to work on this horse taking the right lead, going to the right, and I also want you to work on being able to tell when it is on the wrong lead. So something for you and something for him. Otherwise, good quality loper, it's correct. It is a fault when you're on the wrong lead. So I do have to take away for that. Horse backs up. Okay. Get out of here and we are going to go the second direction with Emma. Okay, we reverse directions here. Nice, correct two-beat jog. Might even be showing on a little looser rein this direction. That's good. We still do have light contact, so that's not a real high degree difficulty, but that comes with time. I like the transition. Could have a better expression as he steps off into it, but again, lopes willing, very rhythmic, balanced here. Every stride's the same. There's a lot I like about it. Compared to McKenna and Adela's horses, I'd like to see this horse be a little softer in the bridle. But this is a good performance. Emma, I think you're doing a great job. You know your horse and you're knowing right where he needs to be shown. Okay, we are going to watch Adela, the second direction. Nice straight rein, good walk, pretty effortless getting into this jog. A little bit more inconsistent in the jog going this direction than the first direction. There's a few more distractions going on, so the top line changes a little bit up and down. Not quite the consistency we had the first way, but still, I mean, really doing an excellent job showing this horse, putting your hand down, trusting in her. Steps off into the lope. It's a really nice transition. I love how you show this horse, Adela. I think you're doing a great job, just really nice presentation here. We could use a little bit more forward motion at the lope, give us a cleaner, more correct gait going to the right, give us a little bit crisper 3-beat gait, but very consistent, very broke. There's my cursor, there we go. Backs up willingly, maybe a hair crooked in the back up, but very nice. Let's get out of here.
Toxic
Oh no. Let's go back. Oh, here we are. Okay. We watched it. I just lost her for a minute. Okay, we're going to watch McKenna's horse go the second direction.
reverse.
Just a touch of schooling there. Looks like the horse might anticipate a hair. Looking for the jog or the lope, but this doesn't look like his first horse show, so I'm sure he knows the routine. I like the drape, shows me some degree of difficulty. Really presenting this horse well, hand down by his neck, trusting him. Could use just a touch more forward motion for a little bit crisper jog, but steady, consistent, smooth. Very steady in the jog, both directions. Where Adela's horse was maybe not quite as consistent at the jog both directions. So I've got this one just a smidge ahead. He could use a bit more forward motion at the lope too, just to clean up this lope to a really correct 3-beat gait. But he's broke, he's consistent, he's got a good top line. He probably has just a hint more cadence than Adela's horse, but they're equally as broke. Very good performance showing this horse.
Walk.
Let's watch him back.
Halt. Back 5 steps, please.
Nice straight. Obedient back up. There we go. Okay, so my placings on this class, we're going to have McKenna in first. Adela is going to be second. However, if it was a multi-judge situation, I'm sure we'd flip-flop these. And Adela, you'd be first under some judges. McKenna, you'd be first under some, and we'd both be right. Emma, you're going to do third for today. Lots of potential in this prospect. Keep up the good work. And Annalise, you've got your homework. Work on your leads, and you've got I really like the combination of you and this horse. I think you fit really well. And just clean up those leads a little bit, and you're gonna be up there at the top. Great job, guys.